In a world built for convenience, discomfort has become a foreign language. Everything around us whispers the same message. Avoid pain, avoid effort, avoid anything that might disturb your ease. But here's the truth. Growth and comfort do not coexist. They never have, and they never will. Look around. We are surrounded by tools designed to make life easier, not better. Food in seconds, entertainment on demand, artificial stimulation replacing real achievement. We're taught that struggle is a problem, something to be eliminated. But the Stoics knew something modern society has forgotten. Struggle is not your enemy, it is your greatest ally. Marcus Aurelius faced war, disease, betrayal, and still wrote about calm, about reason, about fortitude. Epictetus, born into slavery, refused to let circumstance define him. Seneca endured exile and political persecution, yet wrote with clarity and power. They didn't run from hardship, they walked directly into it and emerged stronger. Why? Because they understood what we've forgotten. Discomfort is the path. There is no lasting discipline without discomfort, no mastery without monotony, no resilience without resistance. If you want to do something exceptional, you must be willing to suffer exceptionally. That's the exchange. The price of greatness has always been discomfort, always. But most people trade discomfort for distraction. Instead of facing hard truths, they scroll. Instead of confronting fears, they delay. Instead of building discipline, they chase dopamine. They'll say, I want to be better, but avoid the process required to become better. And that's the great lie, that you can evolve without effort. You can't. Progress is forged in discomfort. Think of the seed buried underground. It doesn't grow in comfort. It breaks, it strains. It pushes through the darkness until it finds the light. That's you. You are the seed. And unless you're willing to endure the pressure, you will never experience the breakthrough. Discomfort refines you. It reveals your limits, and then dares you to move beyond them. The first time you wake up at 5 a.m. to train, it hurts. The first time you sit in silence and wrestle with your thoughts, it's uncomfortable. But those moments, they're building you. Quietly, powerfully, permanently. The Stoics practiced this intentionally. They called it voluntary discomfort. Seneca would sleep on the floor and eat the simplest food just to remind himself, I can endure more than I think. Comfort does not own me. It wasn't self-punishment, it was self-liberation. A reminder that the only real freedom is internal. And what have you trained yourself to endure boredom? Have you practiced choosing the harder right over the easier wrong? Have you intentionally entered discomfort to strengthen your mind? Because discipline isn't built on motivation. It's built on repetition, on doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like doing it. Especially when you don't feel like doing it. When you choose discomfort daily, it stops being the enemy. Cold showers, early mornings, solitude, rejection, hard conversations, pushing your body, confronting your fears. These aren't punishments, they are portals, gateways to a stronger version of you. Every time you step into discomfort, you prove to yourself, I am not a slave to ease. I am not fragile. I am becoming something rare, and that rarity is what makes you dangerous in the best way. In a world of soft habits and broken promises, your discipline becomes a weapon. Your stillness becomes power. Your ability to endure becomes the bedrock of everything you build. Discomfort is also the great revealer. It shows you who you are when the masks fall off, when no one's watching, when you're tired, afraid, alone. Do you shrink or do you show up? Do you make excuses or do you move forward anyway? Every time you say yes to the struggle, you chip away at weakness. You silence the voice that says, "You can't," and replace it with the one that whispers, "Try again." And slowly, day by day, you transform, not instantly, not loudly, but inevitably. Because growth isn't dramatic, it's choosing the cold floor over the warm bed, choosing study over scrolling, choosing action over anxiety, choosing to show up again and again and again when the world gives you every reason not to. And one day you look back and realize the discomfort didn't destroy you. It shaped you. It prepared you for everything life would throw your way. It didn't take from you. It gave you depth. It gave you direction. It gave you drive. So stop asking for it to be easier. Start preparing to be better. Stop chasing comfort. Start chasing strength. Remember this. You were not built for comfort. You were built for conquest. The path will hurt. Don't let it. Because every ounce of struggle is carving the version of you the world has yet to meet. The version of you that does not break. The version of you that leads. The version of you that becomes unstoppable.